What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week live podcast. Be back in 30 seconds. What's good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, episode number 48 for this July 24th, 2023. Let's go!
Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week. This is episode number 48, July 24th, 2023. If you have not subscribed, please click that subscribe button below. If you're watching on Facebook, jump over to the YouTubes and hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends. I have with me my loyal council, Phil, Cliff, and Green Shirt Guy. How are you today?
What's up? Very good.
Excellent. Another new week of new comic books and new keys. Good to see you guys. Before we start, I just want to let everybody know this is our YouTube channel, guys. We got a lot of new videos up. We got the Indiana Jones Dial's Destiny spoiler. That's up. Go check that out. We got Council Questions, episode number 1. Who in our universe can lift Thor's hammer? We have the new episode of the Council of California, episode number 3. And then we got new comic book day, last week's episode number 57, which everybody is loving, lots and lots. And we thank you guys for watching. So we got a lot of stuff up there.
Council in California, episode 3, that came out today. That is like
yeah, it came out today. It dropped this morning.
I didn't see that one yet. So
it dropped this morning.
All right.
So
I'll watch that after the show.
Yeah, and then that was a Collector's Paradise in North Hollywood. It was a great little shop. We got to visit. And next week will be Universal Studios Part 1. Pretty cool. All right. Guys, read. You all caught up with your reading, with your books? You know, they want to know what's going on.
No, I did read, though. I did a little reading.
What'd you do?
Oh, how about that one right there?
Big game, Council Key. That was a great.
Yeah, I also finished off my nightclub before I read it. So
Nightclub. What do you mean? When did Nightclub come out?
No, this is back. This is issue number 5 of Nightclub.
Oh, okay.
I had to finish that one this week too.
Green Shirt Guy. The moment when you went, yeah, in the comic book shop. That was the moment where Nemesis said, "Come and get them, MFers." I'm guessing. Yeah,
there was that one, and then the one with the who's the main villain that's kind of running the show too?
I forget his name.
The guy that said his father used to run it, and now I forgot his name. That scene was great too.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. When Nemesis, I was like, oh heck yeah.
So Nemesis is I don't know too much about Nemesis. He's a bad character.
He's an
Nemesis
anti-hero, more.
And also not always the same person, right?
Well, it's the same guy.
Oh, is he just hired by different people for different things?
Yeah, he's kind of a mercenary, but in the original run, he was doing something for himself, more or less.
All right. Yeah, so Big Game is a crossover of all the Mark Millar properties. I was happy to see Kick-Ass in there.
Kick-Ass was a fly-in to the ambassadors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a good
pool. As far as I know, I think he'll probably get that. That's pretty cool.
Well, depending on how things go, it may very well be him.
Or it could be Hit Girl.
Hit Girl's supposed to team up with, I can't remember who it is. I saw something the other day.
Is she going to team up with the Magic Order?
And I can't remember. I saw, like I said, there's a couple artists and people that I know that are involved in this, and like I get stuff on my Instagram feed. I'm like, oh, okay, and then like,
I know Hit Girl's team up is like a little bit unusual, but I was excited because I was like, hey, I like Hit Girl, and B, like, oh wow, like that's a cool team up.
Mhm. Something Killing the Children was very, very good.
Okay.
Very, very good. They came back off their hiatus.
I gotta read that series. I just want to.
Oh my god, it's
like
so
number
good.
one and
Erica
just
Slaughter
catch up.
is becoming one of the upper echelon characters. In
What's the name?
Erica Slaughter is her name.
Erica Slaughter.
Yeah.
That's funny because I'm watching a show, like it's an old show, Tropical Heat, and the character is called Nick Slaughter. He's like a private
Oh.
investigator.
Easter egg, maybe a retcon in the future. Star
About
Wars
this
Dr.
guy.
Afro was really good. Void Rivals was really good. There was no Transformers and none of that in this one, but they're just like the two of them are just trying to work together to get off. They don't really care. Well, the female character still holds that little like but the male character is kind of like, look, I just want to get off of this rock. I just want to get back to where we're going. But that was pretty good. Moon Knight City of the Dead was it was really good, but just the fact that they said that the Scarlet Scarab was going to show up in Moon Knight 25 and didn't show up, and she's only in a couple pages of this book.
Yep.
Oh,
And I was like, like you got me again. Got me again.
Martinez.
Yeah. Dr. Afro was good. They did the introduction of the Star Weird. Star Weird's crazy. Looks like a skeleton, like I don't know how to
Oh wow! All
explain
right,
it. Yeah, he looks
It's,
like that.
almost like a space specter.
Yeah, but it kind of like has an effect on the force and stuff like that. And it was pretty cool. Eric Martinez, what up, Council? Good call on Big Game. Big Game was it, man. Big
True.
Game was it. Anything else you guys read?
After that, it was a lot
you
of
saw what I've
catching
been
up.
working on.
Yeah.
Like about Night Terrors. I started doing some of the Night Terrors stuff. That
Night
was like
Terrors
one of the
is
main
good.
books.
Night
Night Terrors was good. And oh my god, I picked up Green Lantern on the whim, not knowing that it was Eduardo Pansica who drew my Wonder Boy. And so when I opened it, I was like, oh, this art is, I'm like, it is amazing. I was so excited. I was like, I love this issue. Wonder Woman's was interesting. A lot of it was about like the nightmares messing with Constantine.
Okay.
And but like Wonder Woman's like not entirely affected, so like that's really neat because she's got the lasso of truth, right? So like Constantine is like, all right, you, me, and Dr. Fate, we're doing this. But of course they still run into problems because like that nightmare realm is still having some effect, right? But like Wonder Woman is mostly like just like powering through. Superman met super death, right? Which is like and it's funny because like in his dream he just kept recognizing everything's wrong. Luthor shouldn't be here, Lois and Jimmy don't look like this. All sorts of stuff. And then of course Super Death is like, oh, even death will come for you. He's like, you're gonna outlive everyone you love, and then one day I come for you.
Interesting. And speaking of Night Terrors, I got to announce the new monthly giveaway stuff. So we're gonna be doing a new monthly giveaway for the Council of Comics for the new keys and hot comics of the week. We're gonna start it on the first new keys and hot comics of the week of every month. This next month is going to be the Night Terrors #1 error cover. See, like all this stuff is supposed to be green and neon, but they said no, that's an error. So this book is going for about $20 to $25. So what happens is I will put a question on that first Council of Comics of the month, and everybody that answers that question each week, like there'll probably be like four comics shows in that month. You got to put the answer in there, and everybody that puts the answer in the comment will randomize those who got it right, and you'll win, and we'll send you a comic book. Pretty simple, right? So I figure we do that monthly from now on, for you loyal councilmen out there. Not reading. I've read everything I had to read. I'm more of like trying to sell like half of this collection, so I've been cataloging everything, and that's just been a tedious job, very tedious job. I'm halfway through, so that's what I've been doing mostly. All right, so let's get into some news. Batman and Robin will introduce a new version of Hush. Anybody interested in that? Marvel releases trailer for Straczynski's Cap #1, revealing the epic battles and secrets that will unfold. Let me see this trailer.
Oh, this must have dropped at San Diego.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
But that was in the previews that just came out. recently.
Oh, come on.
You know, if you were
Even I'm telling you guys, even plugged in, it doesn't do anything for you. Same thing.
get the words off my face.
Oh wait. Hold on. Hold on. All right. There you go.
There we go.
All right. Wait, did it go off? Yeah. All right. So that's the cover for that one. I don't know how many times you can tell Cap's story.
Well, how many times you
But-
can change his backstory?
I guess they're gonna put more stuff.
I like the
Oh,
last
scroll
one
down.
they did it.
Scroll down. It said when that was coming out. I think it's September sometime.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, here goes a little. Hold on, because this whole internet thing's driving me nuts here. Look at, I'm losing everybody. I pay for high quality internet and it doesn't come through. Unbelievable. Are we
You're
all
also
good now?
lagging. You're lagging.
This is what I'm talking about, people. You pay for quality internet, you don't get quality internet. What's going on here? All right. You guys all back now?
Oh yeah, we're back.
I didn't go
We didn't
anywhere.
go anywhere.
Oh, so I'm the only one. I'm the only goof. What did you want to see, Phil?
well, it had the release date on the bottom of that article, and it was just it comes out like
September 20th.
9/20.
20th.
9/20. Okay.
Yeah.
Should have done it at 9/12 because you could have it the day after 9/11. But you know.
Let's see here. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, right through the window on a motorcycle,
No, Cap, no.
and out the window.
Little Fast and Furious action.
Is that the artwork from the inside? The book?
Dun-dun-dun.
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's not
Yeah.
great.
it's not good.
it's not great. It's not great, bud.
Sorry, won't be buying this, Marvel. I was
Gonna
thinking
be
about wanting to get back into Cap too, but no. I'm good
Yeah.
on this.
Oh, there's just. I feel like Cap is limited on stories, man. I feel like they've done a lot of stories for him.
This art was good. Who was? Oh, there we go. Wait a second. Are we getting a mix of artists?
I mean, I don't know. That's not great either.
No, now we're back to bad. But we had a glimpse of good. So I mean, like, what's going on?
Maybe that
Who-
was a cover. Maybe it was a cover. we saw.
There's a couple different ones in there.
Right.
Yeah, but
there's some,
that's
if
all
it's-
former artists. That's not what. That's
Ah.
that last stuff is what we're gonna get.
So is
Hold
this
on,
like
I
a
got-
motion comic or something, or are they just
No,
doing it
that
like
was
this
just
for the
no,
trailer?
they're-
No, this is like. Yeah, they take
preview, like-
panels from the comic to make a motion trailer. Yeah.
All right. So.
All right, let's get at it.
Hey, Jesus has worked on Captain America before. He worked on Nick Spencer's Captain America. He just finished that Punisher run. He was the artist on that Punisher run that just completed.
Oh yeah, that was good.
So, but again, like, I don't know. Some of this art is questionable. Maybe the team is,
Some.
is Well, because
I'm
some
gonna
of
say-
it looked kind of cool, but I don't know where it was coming
Well, that's what
from.
I'm saying. I don't think the stuff we thought was cool was the same artist. And I'm not trying to bash other artists because I know how it is. But
No, but listen, I look,
sometimes I honestly think it's the inker. And I know you don't ever want to throw anybody under the bus, but I've seen inkers that make people look amazing, and inkers are like, it's the same artist? Like, what's going on here?
yeah, it's true. I'm like researching the heck.
Mary
right now,
Jane's
trying to
name-
be like, what-
So I guess Mary Jane is Jackpot after all.
Oh,
Remember that
what a
whole thing where they had
surprise.
the Jackpot character, and it turned out that it wasn't Mary Jane, but she looked just like Mary Jane.
Who would it
Now-
be with that name?
I
that
don't
name
know,
is so
but
tongue-in-cheek.
it really
Who else
wasn't
did
Mary Jane though.
Yeah, it was really. I forgot
Yeah.
who she was, but she's gone. Nobody talks
What?
about her.
World.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
once they revealed her
Oh,
new
the-
powers were like literally Jackpot powers, I'm like, how is this like? How is she not Jackpot? Like,
Right? That came out in like Dark
Yeah,
Web,
like
right?
Cliff
Is when
always
they
said.
started. Dark Web,
Yeah.
they showed it. It's like,
Like Cliff always says, the editing days are far beyond us of good editing days. Like,
yeah,
where are those editors in chiefs, man? Harley Quinn goes back to work in DC's new comics this week. Okay. Free Comic Book Day is heading to the U.S. Capitol next year.
oh, that's a Harley Quinn's night terror. She's going back to work as a psychiatrist. Okay. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. That's like a. When you said it, I thought she's like, oh, she's gonna work as like a dishwasher or something. It's gonna be like that.
Gwen Stacy survives and Green Goblin is defeated in Marvel Comics this week.
Is that a what if?
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
a
one
what
that
if.
we were talking about last week.
Yeah. Archie and the gang run afoul of Doctor Doom. Not that one. There's only one Doom. CBR reveals the first clue to the Good Omens graphic novel Treasure Hunt. Marvel announced the Spider-Man centric gang war crossover.
That got
Oh.
announced in San Diego also.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, who
probably
really
check it
wants to
out.
see that? Like, I was like following a bunch of Luke Cage fans on Twitter, and they're like, "Yo, who cares about Luke Cage and some gang war? Look at Luke Cage in this alternate future where he's got the powers of Sentry and a couple other people, like and Iron Fist, like And they're like, "Let's hear about that, Luke Cage."
Yeah. You could just keep this in Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know why you would try to make it an event. But
So you can sell more nonsense side books.
I know. Miss
I
Marvel, the
don't
New
mind a good
Mutants,
crossover as long as it's a good crossover.
the
Well,
New
that's
Mutants covers and trailer are unveiled at SDCC. She's a mutant.
Oh man,
She-
Anthony like
Human.
called that like before we picked up the issue where she died. Like he sat there,
Yeah.
telling me, yeah, I think she's gonna get resurrected. I think they're gonna find out she's a mutant, and that's how they can do it. And
Yeah.
so like, and what I went through my head is like, oh, that can't be it. It would be way too far ahead of this story.
Mhm.
And so like when that announcement came and that was it, I was just like, it's a bitch.
Did we
That's
ever
all it
find
is.
out who the X-Men was that's not a mutant?
You mean Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver?
No. Back when there was when they were bringing Wolverine back from the dead, there was those 4 different stories, and one of them was the Adamantium Agenda, I think it was, and it was basically Spider-Man, Iron Man, and a couple other people going to destroy Sinister's lab that had all the DNA, and Tony, being Tony, is looking through the database and goes, "Huh, that person's not a mutant."
Hmm.
But then, and then it
No.
was like a kind of a throw off line, and then you're thinking, "Oh, okay, they're gonna come back," but they never revealed who that is.
I don't think they have.
Well, are we sure it's not about Wanda?
Yeah, because it would be. I think that's been revealed already. So like it was that was kind of already known.
Todd McFarlane announces new Spawn comics. Yeah, he's gonna put out like 4 new comics, and I don't think I'm gonna be jumping on it. I mean, I was all down for the first 4 they had out now, but like another 4.
Todd
You're gonna-
McFarlane was all over San Diego Comic-Con. I have barely seen this man on social media. And then this weekend, it was an explosion of videos and photography and interviews. And like, did he just like, what is going on?
He's got 4 new comics that he's putting out.
But he threw it. I guess he threw himself out there to bring.
He's got a lot of new toys coming out because he's a big toy maker now.
Yes, he
He
is.
can get the spots,
Good.
like, he can get the spots now to do it. Like, Hollywood is not at Comic-Con this year, so
Yeah.
Comic
No,
He is
the
a,
front
he is a
spot.
big toy maker.
Yeah, but still, this is like Hollywood not being there did do exactly what I wanted it to do for Comic-Con. It did make it more about comics again. I know that's a little cynical for me.
No, I was felt the same way. Even at New York Comic-Con last year, I was kind of happy that there wasn't a lot of DC and Marvel. There was a lot more independents that were with the bigger boost now.
Yeah, but also we felt like we were seeing comic book people, which was really nice.
Yeah.
So the fact that I saw all this press heat on Todd McFarlane was really interesting. But I guess Hollywood not being there, like, the attention had to move on to something.
Yeah, he's releasing a Sam and Twitch comic, which are the 2 cops that are in Spawn. A comic called Misery for a female character that's in the Spawn universe. Another Gunslinger book, which takes place in the Civil War time, when Gunslinger was in the Civil War era. And there was one other one that I forgot. But yeah. Then he's also got the animated show coming. I forget what it's called, but I think Cygor is part of that. But yeah, he's got a lot going on. It's Todd McFarlane. He's probably one of the king of comics right now. He is the king. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin sequel announced. It's getting a sequel. Why don't you just give him an ongoing? Get it over with. Come on now.
You know what? Because they're rather tight stories, has these like 5 issues. So and I could see them almost losing it if they maybe switched it to an ongoing thing.
Yeah. DC announces his first Titans crossover event. Beast World. Okay. Let's see how Night Terrors goes. And Michael Straczynski. No? Is that how you say it?
Straczynski, yep.
Yeah. Strikes deal with Dark Horse Comics. So he's going over to Dark Horse for some creator-owned comic book series.
Okay.
One other
he also
DC
doing the Captain America we just looked at, right?
Yeah. One other DC announcement. They announced that they will be doing Crisis on Infinite Earths, the animated movie.
And Watchmen, the animated movie. What is wrong with them?
Yeah, and the Crisis on Infinite Earths movie will be the end of the Tomorrowverse.
That barely took off.
That barely took off because they want to reboot animation because the animation's gonna be in continuity with the movies and James Gunn and everything. Everything's gonna be linked.
I don't really love that. I feel like there are some things we need in their own place. Like the Watchmen movie doesn't have to be in continuity with anything. And Crisis on Infinite Earths is a big epic tale, and like you've got to build to it. Like props to the CW because at least we were building to it when we got there, and it was interesting when we got there. And we weren't beaten over the head with low-class CGI characters left and right. I mean, yes, I know it's the CW. It wasn't like it wasn't like the creme de la creme, but they did a nice job. And even getting Brandon Routh to be Superman again, really cool. Again, they earned that crossover, and then everything fell apart after that. But they earned it.
Listen, CW gets credit for they did a lot.
They did, but notice how quickly it has all gone away.
Yeah,
it'll come back. Nostalgia always comes back.
No, because look, Superman and Lois is the best that they've done in ages, and even that show, they're like, only the 4 main characters will remain will remain the full staff. The rest of you, we're reducing your role in the show, and we're cutting it down to 10 episodes next year.
They got it next year though.
Yeah, and they got I know now we got a writer's strike, so that is not moving super fast.
CW hanging on by threads.
By a thread. They canceled that Gotham Knights thing or whatever that was. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy playing Harvey Dent was great for a show that was garbage. It's like when I watch that Airbender movie that M. Night Shyamalan did, and I'm like, oh my god, the Uncle Aro is amazing at this. It's like so terrible that this movie is garbage.
Shyamalan. All right,
It wasn't garbage, yeah.
Yeah,
But that guy was amazing.
All right, let's get into the main part of the show. Key Collector Comics. It's a great site. Go check them out. KeyCollectorComics.com. They don't sponsor us. We use them, so we just, we give them a shout out. So, first up, this week, when my internet wants to shop, Incredible Hulk #2,
Non-key.
non-key, not a #1, unbelievable. I'll be picking this up because I did like issue #1. I liked where they were going. I won't be getting this cover. There's another cover that's really, really good.
Probably a peach
That I'll
cover,
be
right?
getting instead. Huh? What?
Never mind. Just go on.
You saying something over there, Green Sugar? Huh?
Is it a peach cover?
No, I told you, me and Peach broke up. We don't do Peach no more.
Keys of the week, Jim Comics.
Yeah,
Mario's
Jimmy
getting
Comics.
jealous,
Next up, Venom #23. This is the reintroduction of Toxin, the latest terrifying version of the character. Black Widow bonds with an unknown symbiote, but does not appear as she does on the spoiler. Likely an important issue with many variants that have high ratios of up to 1 to 200. Let's check out those ratios, shall we? Variants. We got the 1 in 25. Okay. Got the 1 in 50. No, they don't impress me. These don't impress me. And of course, the 1 in 300. That's what they're doing for the 1 in 300.
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
A lot of work put in that one.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
that's
Wait,
a
like, is that
polygon
like,
and-
yeah, I guess that would be the cover because I was like, almost like, is that they just like not showing it? Like, wow.
No, it could be a poly bag, and then they're not showing it.
Oh, okay.
Who knows? I don't know
Who
that. I'm
knows?
just positive.
Yeah, whatever. This is a spoiler variant of the symbiote that bonded with Black Widow. Okay. It's all right. But everybody gets a symbiote. You get a symbiote, he gets a symbiote, she gets a symbiote, everybody gets a symbiote. What are they gonna learn? Next up, Alice Never After #1. It's a 5-issue limited series that tells a dark tale of Alice besieged by the residents of Wonderland who are under the control of the Cheshire Cat.
Non-key.
I'm gonna have that. Isn't
What do you
that's
mean?
already out, isn't it?
What
Oh,
do
no,
you
maybe
mean?
They did an Alice book.
Yeah, I think that was a different one though. I don't think it was
Okay.
this one. Yeah, that's a non-key. Go after it if you're an Alice fan. Next up, Berserker, Poetry of Madness #1. It's a one-shot with Berserker defending Atlantis. All right, then. This is Keanu Reeves. Keanu's still writing this, huh?
Is he?
He's up there like he's a writer.
Yeah.
Let's
Click
see
it.
who's
What's it
writing.
say?
Let's see who's writing it. No. Oh, yeah, he's writing it, and Steve Scrochet is writing it as well. All
Man,
right.
there are so many variants for that Venom issue.
I mean, there's 300 for the ratio, so of course they had to put multiple things out there. Next up, Charm City #1, 9-key, cost you $5 from Scout Comics. The Baltimore police are baffled when a Ravens cheerleader is found floating in the inner harbor. with an arcane symbol carved onto her corpse, and only a music blogger at the Baltimore Sun knows what it means. A serial killer is targeting Baltimore's underground witching community.
Oh, how exciting for a non-key pass.
Ooh.
Nah.
Yeah? Passing on everybody? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'm not
nothing
sure.
seems to be charming about Charm City #1.
No, I saw what you did there. Next up, Children of the Comet, #1.
Come
This is
on.
another non-key. It costs you $4. The Children of the Comet are called into action against Satanists, psychedelic dimensions, chihuahuas that shoot laser beams from their eyes, and a
Okay.
deadly villain who wakes up after many years of being asleep.
Good.
Wow,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
And like that would be interesting if this wasn't just a brand new title out of nowhere.
I when I first read the title, I was like, "Oh, is this like linked to Night of the Comet?" You guys remember that movie, Night of the Comet?
Yep.
That was a great movie, by the way. But it's not.
It's
least I don't
not.
think
It's
so.
definitely not.
Yeah.
It's just
All
it was on TV a lot when we were young.
All right. Next up, Far South, the Great Union Score, #1, anthology of gritty crime stories that revolve around a seedy bar in the Far South.
Nah.
Eric says, "Where are the keys, key collector?" And Eric is right.
Yes,
100% right.
he's 100% right. And this Far South will cost you $10.
Wow.
Like I don't,
$10.
and it's too much. Out.
Oh yeah, I would probably get Children of the Comet before the Far South.
Yeah.
Right? Like if I was gonna take a risk, it might be the other one. Yes.
Next up, Per Evil, #1, 6-issue limited series about the relationship between a mother who gave everything for her daughter and a daughter who needs to figure out her role in a world that she's about to doom.
Sounds like she got her role.
The only
Then-
reason I'm mildly interested in this is it's because it's an Andolfo book.
Oh, Mirka Andolfo's really good. That is a good. That
She's
is a
the
good.
writer, so it might be decent.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
No,
but it's
no,
another
key.
non-key.
Non-key from Image. Next up, another non-key that'll cost you $7. Space Outlaws, #1 from Scout Comics. The most dangerous criminal in the solar system has escaped his Martian prison and reached planet Earth, but on his trail is the Warden's deadliest robots.
Nope. Nope.
Listen, they're making it easy for me. They're making it easy.
I don't know about that for $7. Like
$7,
yeah.
right? Maybe
Yeah.
$4. Maybe for
Yeah.
$4 you think about it, but $7, bro. Come on, bro. Next up, Talon, Seed of Darkness, #1, another non-key that'll cost you $6. While seeking refuge, a witch blamed for releasing the Black Plague plants a seed that harnesses the power of the first true magic.
Again, Scout Comics. Come on.
Woo. What are you thinking, Phil?
Yeah, I'll probably pass on that one too.
Hard pass.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a hard pass. Not seeing like because when we get to the list later on, that's when all the issues start flooding in. And
Yeah.
Yo, but I mean, there's 2 writers on this book, and this is their first book. They've done nothing else. Like I'm glad that it's your first time out, guys. You know.
Hey, you gotta buy my first book when it's my first.
Of course, of course.
There'll be a council key of the week.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Next
hopefully.
up, another non-key. This will cost you $5. Chekhovy, #1.
Scout Comics again.
A Slovenian thug in Edmonton, Canada, tries to put his criminal past behind him, but there are those who know where the bodies are buried, who refuse to allow the dead.
Are they just like what is the arrangement here? Are they just pumping out #1s every
Listen.
week to get
Green-
non-key, enlightenment? Like I just like it's horrible.
You guys should get your
Horrible.
comic ready and get it out there. That's what you should do because they're putting out
Scout
everything
Comics
out
is dropping this week, huh? Like they're just
there. Yeah.
boom.
They're trying to see if one of them hits. You know what I mean? Like,
And most of them are not.
Yeah. Next up, another non-key from AWA, the Ribbon Queen, number 1. $2 though. $2.
I would put Garth Ennis. I would probably get that.
It's a Garth Ennis too as well.
Oh, and $2. See, that's how you get it. That's how you do it. $2, major writer. There you go. That's
There
how
you
you
go.
Yeah.
Got me
Having
interested.
said that, though,
I'm gonna probably pick it up for $2. Like,
$2. Yeah, that should be key.
yeah,
nightclub's $2.99, right?
$199.
Okay, so $2,
Yeah.
right? But then Big Game was $6.
Right, but 6 big game. We've got a lot of established quality moving towards that.
I'm just saying.
well, to be fair, none of the other Millar projects were $199. Only Nightclub.
Yes, that is true. And we have grown to expect what we're getting from him in his stories. So like, you know, you're either down with him and all this craziness or you're not by this point in the game, right? So like, and Ambassadors has done well, Magic Order has done well. So yeah, a crossover book, yeah, all right, it could do well.
Listen, I'm gonna
but I'm
call
saying
this
we
a
don't-
council key right here.
It's about building up good faith, right? So like here, building up good faith is look, it's only $2 and Garth Ennis is writing.
Yeah, council key for this one. I
think we
say.
should give this council key, yes.
$2. We need
Until
to
we
support.
find out we hate it.
Yeah, right.
But
we
we only
gotta
lost
support
$2.
Yeah.
We're joking.
Think
I
it's
mean,
Yeah,
even
but
if we
it's
read
like,
it for 20 minutes, we got $2 out of it.
$2 later.
Next up, Batman Beyond Neo Gothic number 1. This is a key. Cost you $5. First appearance of Kyle the Catboy.
Woo!
Not Catboy,
See, I
Catboy.
don't like Batman Beyond. I never have.
I like
I'm a
the
fan of
animated
that.
show.
Yeah, I like Batman Beyond. The animated show, because it kind of came on when there wasn't, like, Batman had ended. So that one came
Yeah.
on to fill that void. And
Yeah.
it did.
And it
It
really
did a good
didn't
job.
get ending. It only got its ending in Justice League Unlimited. It didn't get its ending in the Batman
In
Beyond.
its own show.
Yeah. And the movie
Um,
was good. The Return of, like, the Joker movie was pretty good. That Batman Beyond
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I thought it was a great idea, though, too. You know?
And
Bruce
you know
Wayne
what? If
can't-
you think about it, Return of the Joker did serve as kind of a good ending as well. But you're right, the Justice League Unlimited episode is better.
Yeah.
But I'm really biased. I was at a wedding in Canada in 2005, my cousin's wedding, and I'm watching a rerun of the episode in my parents' hotel room while we're getting ready, I think, for the rehearsal dinner, right? And she starts talking to Kyle about it is Kyle. No, not Kyle.
You ever see the movie?
Buffering.
Whatever. She starts talking to Batman Beyond. Terry McGinnis. She's talking to
Terry.
Terry, and she's just like, "Oh, you didn't get your father's intellect and genius. Oh, but you got his heart." And I was like, "That's so beautiful. I feel that way about you guys." Like, anyhow, whatever. There's my story.
What were you gonna say, Green Sugar?
I was gonna say I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. There's a movie with Tom Green and Jason Lee. I can't remember what it's called. It's got Selma Blair in it too.
That Freddy Got Fingered?
No, it's after that.
Okay.
And, the premise of the movie is that Jason Lee is going to marry Selma Blair, so it's their. I think it's leading up to their wedding, and Tom Green, his old friend, comes back into his life. But there's a scene where I can't remember why, but for some reason they're going to rob somebody, and they have ski masks on, and they're using fake names, and Jason Lee decides to use Kyle. So every time I hear someone say the name Kyle, I hear the way Tom Green says, like, "Hey Kyle, let's do this, Kyle," and he says Kyle like 50 times in like.
Every time I hear the name Kyle, I think South
Are you
Park.
talking about?
Ah!
Are you talking about? It's a guy thing, or are you talking about stealing Harvard?
It's got to be. It's a guy thing. I want to say it's a guy thing.
Yeah, she's definitely in. It's a guy thing.
Stealing Harvard, I've seen too, but I don't think she's in it.
No, she's not in it. But the thing is I can't find Jason. I mean, I can't find what's his name in here. Green. I can't find Green in a guy thing.
Hold on, let me take a look.
All right. Next up, Night Terrors Action Comics number 1. This will cost you $5. This is a key. But
They don't even tell us why it's a key.
doesn't tell us why it's a key. Just that it's a 2-issue limited series.
But that's
Cyborg.
okay. I like Action Comics. I'm on board.
See how the Death of Superman story is still coming out today? Like that whole arc.
Yeah.
See that, Marvel?
Yeah. All right. Next up, Night Terror's Angel Breaker #1. Who the heck is Angel Breaker?
I don't know, but first appearance, first cover. Let's do it.
First appearance of Nanny Gilo, a legendary slasher. What does she look like? Okay. You guys think this character will be big?
Who knows?
I don't know. It might be like a weird because like in Night Terror, it's like Insomnia's put like the world to sleep. And they're all like having like nightmares and stuff. So it might be just like a new character. It's not like we don't know too much about it. I'll
Alright.
probably get it to try it.
Yeah. Probably same. Next up, Night Terror's Detective Comics #1. First appearance of trio of nightmarish creatures, one of which is a body fused with a robotic bat suit. Huh. Wow. Okay.
I mean, it looks creepy enough.
Okay.
What is that? Is that a cat?
I don't think it's a cat, but I think it's a cat's eye. Oh, that was a good movie. Cat's eye.
Yeah, that's creepy. I'm good.
Yeah. All right.
I like sleeping at night.
Next up, Night Terror's Harley Quinn #1. 2-issue limited series, cost you $5. All right. And then we got Night Terror's Titans #1. First team appearance of the Terror Titans. Different than an earlier team with the same name. Couldn't change that name, huh? Just couldn't do it.
I mean, it's fine that it's a nightmare version of Terror Titans. That sounds interesting. It's enough for Titans, I guess. It's not terrible. I've heard worse. That's it. I'm leaving it. I've heard worse. The Last Days of Lex Luthor!
#1 will cost you $7.
It's
3
prestige
issue
format.
prestige format
All
series
right.
that tells the story of Superman's efforts to save a dying Lex Luthor.
It's only like a
Mark
3-part thing. So
It's only a 3-parter. It is a DC Black Label. It is prestige format for $7. So I
it's
get
probably one of those like thicker books. Is it one of those
Yeah.
bigger books too?
Yeah.
Like the
It's,
Swamp
yeah,
Thing
that's
and
what
stuff?
that's the prestige format. It's the bigger book.
Oh, okay.
We got Mark Waid on it. We got Brian Hitch in it. I'm sold.
Okay. Interesting. I don't really buy those bigger books, so.
I don't either, but for once, they finally put something together that I actually want to read.
I buy them.
All
Did
right.
anyone,
the
did
Forge is
anyone
prestige
pick
format.
up Suicide Squad versus Wildcats or whatever that thing was supposed to be
No,
called?
I didn't get the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
Yo,
versus all that.
oh my god!
Was it bad?
I mean, it's just, dude, there's like so many copies and so many variants sitting around the store. It's a tragedy. Tragedy.
Tragedy. That's a new name. We got to coin it.
Teacher.
Tragedy. That's our council thing when we call something bad. It's a
There's
tragedy.
there's the Catwoman one, and there's the Swamp Thing ones that are just like you could almost collect the set around the store if you wanted to put it together. I think Wonder Woman is in there too. There's a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
The Wonder Woman one I have, and that one's actually very good.
What's the
Okay.
other one? The DC, the alternate DC history of the whatever. That one didn't sell. either.
Yeah, that one's just sitting there, which is a shame because the creators on that were really good.
Okay. Amazing Spider-Man #30. Key cost you $4. Solicitation refers to Spider-Man's newest ally, which likely refers to Mary Jane's new identity as Jackpot. Although a Marvel press release states that she appears as a new superhero persona in issue #31. So she probably got a cameo in this. That's basically what it is. Probably got a little cameo of her as Jackpot. We don't need Mary Jane to be a superhero.
No, we do not.
Don't need that. Like,
Listen, if she's gonna be a superhero, I'm okay with Jackpot.
If
Like,
Peter,
yeah,
now
but-
that she broke up with you, you don't need her in your life.
yeah, but it's like that whole when I was watching The Flash, like every character that came into the Flash show became a superhero or something. I was like, you don't need everybody to be a hero, superpowered and stuff. Like, you're losing your grounding.
They've lost their grounding. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
However, I very much enjoyed Black Cat and Mary Jane the miniseries. So like,
but they were
don't hate it.
Mary Jane wasn't superpowered in that though.
yes, she absolutely was. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I
Because
didn't
we
read it.
were-
That's why I
If we
didn't
went
read it.
back to like where she got her jackpot powers, we would be like a dark web issue is gonna jump right about
Really?
now.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like
Good thing I didn't read it. That's a cool Doc Ock cover.
Good thing I didn't read. Phil and I enjoyed the series. Thanks.
yeah.
Next up, Avengers #3. First full team appearance of Ashen combined, Lord Inu, Idol Alabaster, City Smith, The Dead, Meridian Diadem. This will cost you $4.
Is
All right.
anybody still on this book?
No.
Like I made Green Sugar. Are you still in it?
I think I am. I'm like behind like an issue though.
But the thing is, like Phil, I couldn't make it past issue 2. Like issue 2, I was
You're
like, I don't
muted,
feel like,
green shirt guy, if you're talking to us. You're muted, green shirt guy, if you're talking to us.
Oh, sorry.
are you still reading this?
Yeah, I'm still reading it. I'm behind, but I'm still reading it. I like.
I gave up. Everyone else is behind, and I gave up. I'm like, yo, you had me with issue 1, and then you dropped the ball.
Avengers is a tough book to write, man.
Well,
I
because
think
you
that's
have
a
so many
very
characters you have
tough
to
book
write
to
for.
write. Yeah.
I don't know if I want to hear that.
Because you kind of like, okay, you have to make sure everything is in continuity, right? With all
Well-
the characters, they all have their own books.
You
Like,
do, but
you don't have to
because
mention
that's not your
everything,
job.
but you have to make sure that your story doesn't do something drastically.
That's
That's what I'm
called
saying.
an editor.
Right.
Yes,
that's what
I
saying.
know.
You
Yeah,
gotta get
I'm
a
just
story, they'll
saying.
fix that for you.
When you
But-
work on something collaboratively, you really, and when you have a good team to make something together, it really just flows. You know, I think it's a cop out when people say it's just hard to write. I mean, like, how hard is it to write? Invent a new MacGuffin, and let's chase it. And
But
let's
then,
go.
but you have to have the like if I was gonna write it, I would have to be like, well, if you're gonna let me write Avengers, then I need you to let me write Avengers, and anything that happens to these characters sticks. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever
And
I
then,
do to
like,
Thor
they'll
here is
stick-
gotta
they'll
affect
stick
him in his book.
Yeah, they'll be like, it'll stick for your run, baby. Or they're like, you know what? Hayden wouldn't like that over on Thor. So, yeah, how about we just don't let you use Thor? And that's like, I mean, that's how it goes.
That's
Look
how
at-
yeah.
Pretty much.
Look at Dwayne McDuffie's Justice League run. People were salivating for it, right? And he got to use the lineup that we love so much, especially him coming hot off of Justice League Unlimited. And the lineup they gave him, they're like, yo, Superman's going to be on New Krypton, so you can't have him. Wonder Woman's going to be kind of dead. You can't have her. Batman's going to be kind of dead. You can't use him. And, you know, he really tried to give us some good stories with what he was given, but they basically were like, oh, yeah, you can't have all the best toys in the shop right now. We're sorry.
Yeah. So sad. It's all right. Next up, Ultimate Invasion #2. I am very excited for this book. I want to see where it's gonna go. I want to see what the maker's gonna do.
I want to have
He's already gotten rid of Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe. Who else will he get rid of? This variant here. Let's see what variant they got. They have the 1 in 50 to Miles Morales. Yeah, it's decent. Nothing great. Next up, Venom. But okay, you already showed us this.
Yeah, but this is the variant. Oh, and the other
Those are-
variant,
It's the exclusive Ivan Tao limited.
only
to
800 copies. Oh,
Who's getting those 800 copies? Huh? Who's getting them? Is Mile High or Midtown gonna get 700 of those? Backyard Productions, did y'all get y'all socials back up? Oh, Batyard, it's been such a journey with the socials, Batyard. Right now, we're currently only on YouTube and TikTok. I have not been able to get back the Council of Comics IG. I'm gonna end up creating a new one, Batyard. We're gonna probably start from scratch.
I made the sacrifice, and I made my IG public.
Oh. So
You know?
yeah, if you can follow Cliff on there.
Oh, we're following. We're following. We got
Okay.
it. We got it.
All right.
I
Yeah,
appreciate you guys.
But we'll see about getting a new IG update soon. Shout out to Batyard. And last key, what if Dark Spider-Gwen #1? What if Spider-Man died instead of Gwen Stacy?
But again, I'm presuming the night that she would have died based on the cover.
Yeah. I'm not picking that up. All right. Those are your keys of the
I love
week,
it.
guys.
I'm not picking that up. And then it's like, yo, that's the hot book of the
Like
week.
$30. Where can I get a copy of that book? Hey, give me a copy of that book. All right. What keys are you guys getting out there? Leave in the comments below, and let us know. Cover price did not update, so we don't have a new top 10.
No,
But-
they didn't update.
No, but CBSI, they updated. So we'll give them love. Shout out to CBSI. Let's go with their honorable mentions.
Oh, we gotta check the honorable mentions. Those are like the great covers.
There we go. Tales of Titans #1, the Alex Ross SDCC Virgin C variant. It's going from $75 to $100. That's a great cover. That's a great cover.
Of course, I'm annoyed that you had to get it from San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, that's the only annoying part. But it probably cost you $75 for it at Comic-Con. So,
Probably.
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna guess maybe 50.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
75 signed, maybe.
It's signed. Good luck.
Yeah. And
Well,
Invincible.
if they did it like they did it over here, which they might have since San Diego Comic-Con was a different beast this year. What was the comic? Oh, we got the, what do you call it? The what are they called? Oh my God, the Genies, 8 Million Genies. The dudes were signing it right there.
Yeah,
Like,
I got one.
What, you bought the special edition? They signed it right there for you.
Yeah, they didn't
I'm
charge
not
you extra
saying that,
for it.
but Alex Ross, you're not getting a signature for under $75. There's no way.
Yeah,
That's not Alex Ross though,
This
it
one
is
is
Alex
it?
Ross. It is Alex
Yeah,
Ross.
it's an Alex Ross.
is
variant.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but still, you
Um,
probably got the writer to sign it while you were there or something.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's not why I'm buying that cover.
No, of course not, but it's still a nice perk.
Yeah. Invincible 2023 #2, the Rose Best San Diego Comic-Con variant. Going for $80. I wouldn't be spending $80 on that.
I wouldn't buy it, but
sorry.
I like that cover.
Yeah. No old book this time for the
I know. No old.
That's kind of sad, right?
What do you
All right.
mean?
Like usually we
They
get
usually
the old.
have like the old horror books.
Oh,
and
like
stuff.
well, yeah, but nobody. Someone had to buy it this week to make the difference.
Yeah, I guess so. Number 10, Something's Killing the Children. #1, the Pen and Ink Andrew K. Curry San Diego Comic-Con variant.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be San Diego
$75
Comic Con variant. Woo! All right,
Yeah,
you're already killing my interest.
Invincible #1, the Greg Capullo San Diego Comic-Con variant. Colors 80 to 90, black and white is 130, 135. Capullo's excellent. He just announced that he's going over to Marvel to do some stuff for Marvel soon.
I would have gotten it for the Capullo cover, but I agree with the sentiment here. You keep reprinting this. Why not just do a new storyline?
Yeah, just do a new thing. You know what I mean?
Like
number
that
8.
episode of Invincible that came out this past week of Adam Eve. That was great.
Yeah. That's right. There's a one shot, right?
One episode. It's a one-shot episode. It's great.
No, me and Kamari gotta watch that. Amazing Spider-Man #25, the J. Scott Campbell San Diego Comic-Con variant. I just like picking up J. Scott Campbell books
Yeah.
because his covers are I just like them. I like the way he draws.
I'm annoyed at the choice of it being Amazing Spider-Man #25. But sure.
Yeah. Number 7, Marvel Comics Presents #95. Was $5. Now it's 30 to 40.
The
I
only
guess-
non-San Diego Comic-Con book this week.
right.
So
This book
far,
is blowing up. This was like number one last week on.
I just read the
Quince has
blurb.
such Afro Samurai vibes for me.
Yeah, that's Sam Keith, baby. Sam Keith. Transformers number one, the Ashcan San Diego Comic. Really? What is this? Oh, come on, bro.
Barney
That
McFly.
makes me upset. That gets me upset, bro.
What,
Because
you
nobody
couldn't
else can get it, but the San Diego Comic Con people.
Or you
well,
couldn't get it.
I think it's a safe bet that some of these exclusives might trickle over to New York Comic Con. Not all, but some.
Maybe.
All right, I hope this artwork. I don't know. I'm a little edgy on this artwork for Transformers. I saw a couple of these things. I don't know.
Yeah, but these are just show variants. Like I'm not putting much stock in it.
Yeah. Number 5, Void Rivals number 1, Daniel Warren Johnson, San Diego Comic Con variants going for 80
Oh, gee, there doesn't have a similar vibe at all between the two of them.
You know
right?
what I mean? Nice. Spawn number 1, Puppeteer Lee, San Diego Comic Con variant. It's going for $100. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Puppeteer Lee.
I'm right there with you,
number
Eric.
3, I wasn't saying, so I have none. Oh, The Mandalorian number 1, the Adi Granov San Diego Comic Con variant, 700 in existence, going for 120 to 125. The Mandalorian number 1, Peach Momoko sketch variant from San Diego Comic Con, 700 out there. It's going for 150. And number 1, Batman Spawn number 1, the San Diego Comic Con variant. Was that the theme this year? Just redo the number 1s and all these other things and just put it out
Do it
there?
all the
It
time.
It's
happened.
Oh my god.
It's happened quite a bit. If you look up how many Invincible number 1 variants there are, it's alarming.
This one's interesting because he's got his toys up there. You see that?
Yes.
They're the toys on the cover. And his toys are so lifelike that you could do that.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Brilliant
Usually the
man,
ones
that
with the
McFarlane.
good fingers.
Brilliant, that McFarlane.
Angelo at Toy Games has done a remarkable job in some of his videos, really
Yeah.
breaking down some high quality McFarlane releases and some
Yeah.
inferior McFarlane releases.
Yeah.
Where he's like,
Shout
look,
out
it's a
to
great
Toy
toy.
Games. Shout out to Toy Games. Get out there and subscribe to Toy Games channel. It does great work. All right. So now we've come to everybody's favorite part of the show. Is where we go over all the new comics that are coming out this week, July 26th, 2023. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 30, yes. Venom number 23. Wolverine 35.
Yes.
She-Hulk number 15. Ultimate Invasion number 2, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Avengers number 3. Ghost Rider number 16. Night Terrors number 2, yes.
Yes, for me.
Deadpool number 9.
Yep.
The Incredible Hulk number 2, yes. World Tree number 4, big yes. The Invincible Iron Man number 8. Batman the Brave and the Bold number 3. Monstrous number 46.
Oh.
X-Men Hellfire Gala 2023 number 1.
Yes.
Well, it's about time. It's about time.
And I
We
think
can-
this is where Kamala comes back as well.
Okay.
Oh man,
Star
hold
Wars
up. That's a $9 book though.
Yes.
Which one? The Hellfire.
that
No,
X-Men.
you know it, Phil. Come on. That's a one shot.
Uh-huh.
Around that.
That's
Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red number 4.
That cover is
That's
awesome.
a yes. Yeah, that's a yes. Night Terrors Detective Comics number 1. Night
Horrifying
Terrors
cover.
Titans number 1. Yes. Night Terrors Action Comics number 1.
Yes, for
The
me.
Scorched number 20 is a yes for me. Superman The Last Days of Lex Luthor number 1.
Yes, for me.
Hallows Eve number 5. Yes. Night Terror's Harley Quinn, number 1. Silk, number 3. Cosmic Ghost Rider, number 5. Hey, Green Shirt Guy, could you hit your mute button for me, please? Green Shirt, oh, I said Green Shirt. Cosmic Ghost Rider, number 5. Rogue Sun, number 14. Daredevil and Echo, number 3. Firepower, number 25. Batman Beyond, Neo Gothic, number 1. What If Dark Spider-Gwen, number 1. Predator, number 5. Cult of Carnage, Misery, number 3. Storm, number 3.
Yes.
Night Terror's Angel Breaker, number 1. I'm going to say yes on the Angel
Yes
Breaker.
for me,
I'm
yeah.
going to say yes.
Yeah.
New Burn, number 9. That's a Paul book right there. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider, number 3. Nightclub, number 6, the final issue. That's
Yeah.
a yes. That's a double size right there.
Oh, that's why it's
double
$4.
size,
I was gonna say,
$4.
wait a second. Nightclub
Double
number
size.
6 is $4.
Yeah, it's a double size though. It's double size. Avengers Beyond, number 5. The Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement, number 2. Hellcat, number 5. Spider-Man India, number 2. I Am Iron Man, number 5. Star Wars The Mandalorian Season 2, number 2.
Yeah.
The Dead Lucky, number 7. Berserker Poetry of Madness, number 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Usagi Yojimbo Whirlwind, number 5. That's a yes from me. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, number 110. The Excellent, number 5. Indigo Children, number 5. Old Dog, number 6. The Seasons Have Teeth, number 4. That's a big yes for me right there. Love Seasons Have Teeth. Disney Villains Scar, number 4. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, number 6. Will Green Shirt Guy get the cover before me? We'll see. We shall see.
I never fight over that cover. You know what I mean? Like, they're both usually okay, to be honest with you. So, like, I usually am like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But I got two of the one you want.
This is a Clifford. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures Continued, number 3.
You know what's hilarious? It's not even a Clifford, and this is your fault.
I started Cliff on that.
Right, you started, and then you
jumped
abandoned me there.
And I jumped off. I said, peace.
I hope all these issues become $100 books in the next 2 years.
I jumped off and I said, it's not what I thought. The Neighbors, number 5. That's a big yes for me. I'm a big enjoyer of The Neighbors from Boom Studios. Great book. Poison Ivy Uncovered, number 1. Batman The Audio Adventures, number 7.
Nope.
Alice Never After, number 1. 007 for King and Country, number 4.
But not this cover.
That's a
Check,
That's a
there's some other
Ronaldo
covers.
right there.
There's
That
some other covers
007.
that's better.
Yeah. Click, click, boom, dynamite. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught back into the whole NFA cheerleader thing. But that was tick, tick, boom, right?
Well,
Click, Click,
is
Boom,
a
number
Saliva
2.
Song, right?
Huh?
Isn't there a song by Saliva called Click Click Boom?
I'm not sure. The Expanse, Dragon Tooth, number 4. DC Ruby, number 6. DC Connected, number 39. Blade Runner 2039, number 5. Red Room, Crypto Killers, number 3. Frank Frazetta's Mothman, number 2. Dead by Daylight, number 2. Nightwalkers, number 5. Traveling to Mars, number 7. Elvira in Monsterland, number 3. Grim Fairy Tales, number 74. Evil, number 1. Ribbon Queen, number 1. Council Key.
I'm not getting that.
Rick and Morty, number 7. Creed, The Next Round, number 2. Vampirella versus the Superpowers, number 3. My Hero Academia, number 395. Tales from Nottingham, number 6. Deja Thoris, number 5. Murder by Mail, number 1.
That looks interesting. The synopsis on that looks really interesting.
Hunt, Kill, Repeat, number 5.
Yo, that Deja Thoris cover looks like many another Deja Thoris cover.
They're all
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, do you? I'm like, there are other poses in the world.
But so are all the what's her name? Not
Vampirella?
Vampirella covers are all the same.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know, but like this, I mean,
And
it's the
Red
same
Sonja,
sword.
too, actually.
Huh?
Indeed.
The Red Sonja ones are all the same too, though.
I
The
know,
night-
but somehow worse.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Battle for Pumpkin King, number 5. The Curse of Cleaver County, number 3. By the Horns, Dark Earth, number 11. Pathfinder, Wake the Dead, number 2.
Now that's for me. That's a clue.
Monomyth, number 3. Space Outlaw, number 1. The Savage Strength of Starstorm. Is that you,
No!
Ronaldo? Is that
No!
you?
No, it lost all of us.
Watch
didn't
me
it?
at the first issue.
You
Lost
should
them
look
at the
in that
first
book
issue when
to
they
see
killed
if
the
they
spread.
did it again. You should see if they did
I
it
don't want
again.
to. I don't want to even give them the energy or time to look. So pissed off.
Didn't they blow
Victory.
it on issue 2 with a fake storm on the cover?
Oh, I have no
We
idea.
didn't even look at it
They
after that
lost
first
me
one.
after-
Oh, we
51.
looked at it because I was like, why does that look like Storm? And yet somehow this book is called Starstorm. Like, anyhow, they blew it. They blew it with issue 2 with me. I was like, don't tease me, no fake Storm on your cover.
Well, don't have an editing mistake so bad that's basic to comics in issue 1. Like,
Yeah.
don't have a splash page over 2 pages. You can't do that.
Are you listening, Image Comics? Victory, number 2. Kitsune, number 5. Children of the Comet, number 1. Godzilla Monsters and Protectors, Summer Smash, number 1. Exorcist Never Die, number 4. The Gimmicks, number 5. Deep Dark, number 4. Count Dante, number 2. The Wild Cosmos, number 1. Necronomicon, number 1. Summoner's War, Awakening, number 4.
That's me too.
I figured that was a cliff. Exciting Comics, number 37. Charm City, number 1. Black Clover, number 366. Trakovi, number 1. Tales of Asunda, number 2. Hope, number 1. Franklin and Ghost, number 2. My Little Pony, Camp Big Hoof, number 1. Franklin
That's
and
cool.
Ghost, number 3. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Amnesiacs, number 1. $10. Ooh. Archie Jumbo Comics Digest, number 342. Planet Comics, number 21. Talon, Seeds of Darkness, number 1. Titan, Mouse of Might, number 4. Miracle Kingdom, number 2. Weekly Shonen Jump, number 2706. Far South, The Great Union Score, number 1. Fantasy Comics, number 3. Jack Kirby Collector, number 87. Tales of Ophelia, number 2. Rebel Gris, number 1.
Girls.
Oh, sorry, my eyesight very bad. Rebel Girls, number 1. War in Hell, number 1. Jeez. Ben Mortara and the Thieves of the Golden Table, number 3. Woo. Kara, Guardians of the of Realms, number 6. Big Ethel Energy, 2, number 23. Katie Black Dragon, number 3. Reptile House, number 12. Fantastic Amazement, number 1. The Ballad of Ronin, part 2, number 1. Lady Liar. Oh no.
Not there this week.
We're
Yeah.
on hiatus again.
The
We just came off hiatus.
Empress, number 132.
It's not the
Where-
same.
Where are you? Like wind on a dry branch. Where are you? Salamandroid number 1, Death Sting. And those are your new comics coming out this Wednesday, July 26, 2023, at your local comic book shop. What comics will you be getting? Leave a comment below. What should we avoid? Leave a comment below. Let us know. Let us know. All right. So that's pretty much the show for tonight.
So here's a fun one from Comic Pops. Who would have had more fun at San Diego Comic-Con? Static from Static Shock or Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Miles Morales.
I was gonna say I don't know enough about Static, so I'm gonna have to go Miles.
Yeah.
Virgil Hawkins, Static, is a big old nerd. I'm gonna give it to him and say he'd have more fun at San Diego Comic-Con.
All right. Well, guys, that is our show for tonight. We will be back next week for new comics and new keys. But first, we'll be back on Sunday at 5 p.m. as we go over film and box office news. And the homework for the week is Darkman, starring Liam Neeson,
He's got a
directed by
special set
Sam
of
Raimi. Yes. Make sure you go see Darkman and join us at 5 p.m. on Sunday for the film and box office news. And we'll be back on Monday, 8 p.m. for new keys and hot comics of the week. Remember, on our channel, we got a lot of videos up. We got new series that we're trying. We got the Council Questions #1 is up there. Go check it out. We talk over a question that we have amongst ourselves. We have the Council in California, episode #3 just dropped. Me and Kamari went over to Cali. We checked out some places and we put it on film for you guys. So check it out. And also our new comic book day classic on episode #57. Tomorrow we'll be filming episode #58 over in Alternaverse in Hyde Park. We're usually there from 4 to 7. You want to come in? You want to be part of the skits? You want to have a little cameo? Come on down. Come on
You want me
down.
to yell at you? I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure the guy's not, trust me, he's nicer in person. He's not as mean as he is in the video. Even though
Bug
there's
Joey
no
while
nice
he's
guy.
eating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just don't
bug
bother
Joey
Joey while he's eating. Don't do that. That was real. Don't do that. Shout out to Joey. We love Joey so much. But yeah, we'll be at the shop tomorrow doing some filming. Stop by if you're in the area. Shout out again to the Young at Heart Foundation. Shout out to Mike. Let me see if I get that in focus here. Come on, bro. YoungAtHeartFoundation.com. Helps out the kiddies. Get in touch with him, with Mike over there. Good friend of ours that we met out in California. He's doing great things out there. Another reminder that next New Keys and Hot Comics, we'll start our monthly giveaway contest. We'll give a question. You leave the answer in the comments for the whole month. We'll collect them, and you can win a prize. This month, next August month, is going to be Night Terrors #1, the error cover. The error cover. Not everybody was able to get that, so we're gonna have that available. All right.
And do not forget to put in your nominations for the Comic Book Community Awards. The link is down below.
Link is in the comics. Shout out to Brian LCS. He's a big fan of our show. We're a big fan of him.
The link is in the description, as is the link to their Instagram. So please go check it out. Please
Go
support.
do
And if you
that.
feel welcome to nominate us in the lower categories, we would really appreciate it.
Yeah, be a big boost for us, and we'd really appreciate it. Shout out to Brian LCS.
Be nice to
Big
say
guy.
award-winning podcast.
Oh my God, I put that right here.
Oh.
I put it right here. It'd be right here. Award winning. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's another great New Keys and Hot Comics. Thank you to Phil, Cliff, Green Shirt Guy, my loyal council. So for all of us and the rest of the Council of Comics, we love you. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Peace.